Hey, it's David B69 and I'm back. More out of the park 17 baseball. This is so cool and I'm still so excited. Um, Next up on our series, um, we have, let's see here, historical. We have the 1994 Expos. Um, Interestingly enough, the 1994 Expos, in my opinion, was probably the best Expos team of all time. Um, it was just no better. Unfortunately, I don't think they're going to get by this game. Um, the reason is they're playing the 74 Athletics. I think the 74 Athletics are going to be like way too good for them. Um, I don't think they have a chance against them. But you never know. That's why we play. 7 games. Gotta figure out if there's a way to make that default. So create exhibition. Figure if you're doing this automatically, you should be able to set these defaults. But this is a new game to me too, so just downloaded it today. Oakland. Yeah, like I said, Oakland's gonna pretty much dominate this entire series. I can't. Ooh, Wetland the win over Raleigh Fingers. And there you go. Oakland wins that, and that's the series. I honestly didn't think this was going to be much of a series, so it doesn't really surprise me. Joe Rudy. I don't even know who Joe Rudy is. He hit 3 home runs, 7 RBIs, 350 average. So he definitely deserved it. Again, this Ken Holtzman guy, he had a tremendous series too. I don't know why they don't even seem to consider the pitchers who pitched 2 games in a series and dominated would even be consideration for the MVP. And when you're that dominant, I don't understand why you wouldn't. So let's update it. And he's 1-4, 2-1. Okay. Okay. Now again, here we go. We got this time. We got the 1985 Angels. And we're going to have the Angels face off. We're going to play the Athletics again. This time the 1912 Athletics. Can't even question that. This is Philadelphia Athletics. Look at that. It's so cool with this year's version. It's like the old time logo. It is so awesome. It is so awesome. It's so well done. Little things like setting that is annoying, but the symbols, the players. I think the only other thing I think I noticed too and everything is when I replace a guy due to an injury and everything that doesn't exactly do the lineups very well. Simulate. Wow. Okay. Looks like the 85 Angels are doing good. Ooh, Brian Downing had a fractured finger. Okay, so we gotta. So the Angels. Left fielder Downing. Okay. The Angels have a 3-1, and the Angels win the series 4-1. So, slightly shocked at that. I thought it would be a little bit different. I thought the 1912 team would win, but that's why you play the games. But they're like so ranked right next to each other, so it doesn't exactly surprise me either. I had them like only one spot against each other, so It wasn't a huge upset, but an upset nonetheless. Okay, this time the 2011 Red Sox. And the 2011 Red Sox will play the 1978 Orioles. So here we go. 1978 Orioles. 2011 Red Sox. See what happens. Ooh, Papelbon got the loss there. Yeah, Papelbon got a win there. Okay, so we're tied at 2. Ooh, the Red Sox won that one now. And Papelbon got a save, first save of the series. And the 2011 Red Sox win 4-2. Adrian Gonzalez got the MVP. One home run, hit .385 with 3 RBIs, 10 hits. I mean, it's like, come on, guys. Eric Ballard, 15 in the third innings pitched, a .59 ERA. Seriously, you got to give these guys a little bit more credit. I mean, he was dominant the entire time. There's just no reason. I don't get that. Don't really get that at all. You got to give him a little bit more credit than that. So, okay, let's return. Okay, this time we are going to the 2010 Padres. San Diego Padres. It's the 1978 Phillies. Now, the interesting part is the Phillies back in the 70s, the Phillies always had a hard time getting over the hump, and they always lost to the Dodgers. It was so annoying. 76, I think, was their best year, and there was some kind of rain game. And it was just really unfair that they kept on playing in the rain, and because of baseball, and they didn't want to postpone the game, and apparently that was a huge problem. 3-2 Phillies. 3-0 Phillies. 3-1 Phillies. And a sweep. The 78 Phillies sweep the 2010 Padres 4-0. They have truly earned their way here. That's really dominant. When you're going 4-0, that's 78 Phillies. It could be a team that could be trouble. And you take care of a good the Padres team. That's telling you something. Okay, the next game will be the 2007 Rockies. We don't say the Rockies names too often, mainly because there's just not that many good Rockies teams. 2007 Rockies against the 79 Reds. And switch to a 7-game series. The Reds are going to they should just destroy Colorado. I think the Phillies lost to the Rockies that year in 2007. Yeah. And the Rockies actually beat the Reds 5-2. That's actually surprising. They beat Tom Seaver. Well, Rockies won again. This time the Reds come back and win a game. Reds win a game. We're now all even. This is because the Reds are going to look for the opportunity of the reverse sweep, and they do it. So it's like Cincinnati just comes back, wins the last 4 games. George Foster is the MVP, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs, 261. But this time it's actually understandable. I mean, you look at the starting pitchers, they didn't have the greatest of all series. That's perfectly fine. Hitter actually deserved it. You could have leaned on Joe Morgan there. He was 391, really hot. But George Foster was Mr. RBI guy, so RBIs are king. So that just sort of makes sense. So the Reds win that series 4-2. Next up, we got the 2007 Diamondbacks. And those Diamondbacks are going to face off against the Phillies' arch nemesis. Another one of their arch nemesis, the Montreal Expos. They were just so annoying. We wound up clinching the Phillies and stuff in 1980. We wound up clinching the playoffs against them because Montreal was like staying really right close to our heels, hence their record. But since we're also including all teams with 90 or more wins, Montreal is in the fold, so they get the chance for some revenge. That's the fun of this series, is they actually have a chance where they didn't win before, that they can win again. And the Diamondbacks take game 1. Diamondbacks take game 2. Diamondbacks take game 3. Expos come back with a nice win here, 4-0. Expos come right back again. They destroy them 9-3. Oh boy, here we go. We're going to a game 7. Let's simulate this one. And the Diamondbacks win the series 4-3. They win the first 3, lose the next 3, and then win game 7. And that's like a really, really cool series. It's like Rogers went 1-2 in the series for Montreal. And Webb, he went 2-1. And the MVP was Gary Carter for the Expos, which was a losing team and everything, but he had 5 home runs, 8 RBIs, pretty much single-handedly was keeping Montreal in the series. So it's really hard to argue that he wasn't the MVP when you have so few RBIs. So it's like Arizona was just doing it with pitching. So if you wanted to give it to somebody, you'd almost give it to like somebody like Owens, or you would give it to Brandon Webb. I mean, he didn't have the greatest ERA, but they win 2 games in the series. So that's a hard one. I really don't argue that one too much. But very good series, and Montreal is out. So for the next game of the series, let's see here. We got the 2006 White Sox. And those 2006 White Sox are going to go against the 1982 Royals. Now, Kansas City was, it's like almost the entire 80s and stuff. The Royals were a good team. They won the World Series in 1985, but in 82 and everything, they were still a good team after losing the World Series to the Phillies in 80. They just seemed like they were a team that couldn't get over that hump to win it all. So, well, 06 White Sox win game 1. Evened up in game 2. Alex in terms of the White Sox is out. So let's go there. Shortstop. Okay. White Sox wins that one. And Juan Uribe when that one was 1 for 3, so not his fault. And Chicago just destroyed Kansas City 10-0. So the White Sox win the series 4-1. MVP Jermaine Dye. Hard to argue here. 350, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. You could have given it to Javier Vasquez. He had good time. 2.45 ERA, 21 strikeouts in 2 games. That's outstanding. So I think they're going to have to lean the MVP things a little bit closer. I just really wish they need to look at that. Let's see here. I could look at this stuff all day. Okay, the next game is the 2004 Rangers. The 2004 Texas Rangers will go against the 1983 Phillies. The 1983 Phillies made it to the World Series but lost to the Orioles. Let's see here. Let's see. Phillies receive Rangers 3-2. Phillies defeat the Rangers 3-0. Rangers won in their home park 6-5. Phillies came back, won 8-0. And the Phillies completed it in 5 games, winning 6-4. John Denny went 2-0. Let's see, Denny went 2-0, pitched 15 innings, 2.4 ERA. How the heck did Steve Carlton pitch 17 in the 3rd inning? Did he pitch game 1 too? Yeah, Carlton went 8 1/3 with a no decision. Yeah, he went 14 innings. Wow. Okay. All these statistics are just absolutely amazing. But again, it's like they gave it to Denny. He went 2-0. He got credit for 2 wins, but he gave up 2 home runs and 2.4. Why wouldn't you give it to Steve Carlton? Steve Carlton, 21 strikeouts, 1 walk, pitched more innings and let up less hits, no home run, and a .52 ERA. Just it is a little bit bothersome. But it looks like the '83 Phillies are also a team that's going to be in the hunt here. Okay, here we go. Now, next game here, we got the 97 Mariners. And those 97 Mariners will go against the 92 Twins. Three to 1 Twins, 4-3 Mariners, 4-0 Mariners, 4-2 Twins, 10-2 Twins, 2-0 Mariners, and the Mariners win it with a win 10-5 in the last game. That is absolutely amazing. MVP was Jamie Moyer. And Jamie Moyer went 2-0. Had let up no runs. Just dominant. You can't argue that no matter what. I mean, it's everybody else. It's like the home runs and stuff. It was so even. It's really hard for them to give an MVP when somebody pitches 2 games and lets up no runs. It's hard to argue that one. So the Mariners won it. Okay, and let's see here. Last one here, we got the 97 Giants. Against the 96 Dodgers. Ooh. And the Giants oust the Dodgers in 6 games. MVP is Jose Vizcaino. The Giants, what did he do? Shortstop at 429 in the series. 0 RBIs. I mean, he went 2-0. I mean, nobody. I don't see anybody that batted. Besides, I mean, he had 429, but no RBIs and stuff. I mean, I guess they said he was basically saying he's a disturbance, but I don't get that too much. I don't see anything with the settings that I can change anything with here. But anyway, I'm going to end this right now. This is the end of the first round of the games. So I will return when we get to do the more second round games. I'm really liking it. Might just get back on and do another video real quick of an actual game, so I can just show you real quick the game in action with the actual game. So, and I'll see what I'm going to do. I don't know. Anyways, this is Dave B69. Please like and subscribe, and I'm out.